Boitzenburg Castle is one of the largest castles in the Uckermark. It has been the ancestral home of the von Arnim family since 1528 and is now a hotel for children and young people. The castle went through several construction phases until it finally returned to its original appearance around 1880 in the Neo-Renaissance style. The castle is located on an island that was designed around 1840 by Peter Joseph Lene as a splendid landscape park in the English style. It protrudes from a sea of beeches and oaks, surrounded by areas of water and meadows. The parish church of St. Mary on the Hill is located north of the castle on the highest elevation of Boitzenburg, where a Cistercian monastery once stood.
Naja, das Schloss versteckt sich hinter den Bäumen.
We enter the church and see that the interior is built exclusively with brown wood. The room on the right is very peculiar as we look into a living room through a window.
Sowas haben wir ja in der Kirche auch noch nicht gesehen, dass man in die gemütliche Stube dann gleich kommt.
The altar from 1718 has 4 Corinthian columns on either side. In front of it are the figures of Moses and 4 evangelists and John the Baptist. The marble grave monument for the Prussian minister Georg Dietlof von Arnim Boitzenburg, who died in 1753, and a wooden pulpit date from around the same time. Then we drive to Prenzlau, a good 20 minutes away, the city that was 85% destroyed after World War II. Opposite our parking lot is the St. Sabinen Church, probably the oldest church in Prenzlau. In the Middle Ages, several nuns lived here on Uckermark Sea. Now the ladies go for their morning bathing pleasure here. We drive along the city wall up to the former Dominican monastery, to the Holy Cross. Today the former monastery serves as a cultural center, among other things. Behind it we see the town hall and the stone gate tower. Now we are in the pedestrian zone with the Roland statue on the market square. Unfortunately, because of the destruction in World War II, there is no longer an old town. Before we get to the city park, we see the massive building of the district court and prison. The war memorial is located at the entrance to the city park. Along another section of the city wall we get to the Seiler Tower and finally on the Federal Road 109 to the Stettin Gate before we turn into Mauer Street. At the end of our tour we visit the Marian Church. She is the typical representative of the North German brick Gothic. The roof ridge is at a height of 46 meters. So from this height I have an impressive view of the roof structure and the nave from above. From one of the windows up here I have a wide view of Lake Uckermark in the city, which unfortunately lost its identity during World War II. Our very interesting and varied journey through the Uckermark ends in Prenzlau.